Hey everybody, back again. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I made any content and made any uploads, but it's because I've been very busy the past couple of weeks. I wanted to introduce you guys to my new toy. This is the X-Carve from Inventables, my new CNC machine. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour of it, show you a little bit of build footage, and talk about what I've been up to and the future plans. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel and we'll get down into it. That was a little bit of the assembly video and a little project I just did real quick just to see how it worked. It took me approximately 2 days to put this thing together. My back was killing me by the time I was done all the leaning over and everything, but it was a very fun experience, definitely. One of the problems that I did run into was the power cables for the stepper motors. They were way too short. I bought the 500mm model. They do also offer a 1000mm model. If you do get one of these, I would highly recommend either ordering the wiring kit for the 1000mm model, or what I did was I went out and I bought more. These cables here, these are the cables that went to all the motors. They were way too short. They barely even extended past the unit itself. So I ended up going to Lowe's and buying some more cables and extending them a little bit longer. And I also went ahead, I don't know if you noticed this or anything, but I spent some extra time. I had some cable sleeving laying around. All the cables are sleeved in black. It's definitely a great unit. I love this thing altogether. Now, Inventables is not sponsoring this, just so you know. I paid money for this, out of my own pocket for this. My model that I bought was, after tax and shipping, it was about $1,150. But what this is going to do now is I can do lots of other things. Like, for instance, you saw this guy. This was just supposed to be a real quick test thing that I did, but I ended up painting it and then clear coating it, so now it's all nice and neat. Another thing this is the reservoir that I made for the mini ITX build that I'm working on, which that can now resume. I went ahead and put my logo on the top of it. There's going to be a video for this coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Another thing that I did is I've been teasing you guys about custom water blocks. Here is some foam board that I used. I began making little test cuts, and I ended up actually getting one test cut. This is the actual graphics card I'm going to be using. This is the water block made out of styrofoam, just so I didn't waste a whole lot of money. This stuff is real cheap. You can get this at a craft store. But it fits on perfectly. Everything lines up. The fins look good, and the coolant passages are good. All I need to do now is finalize this in copper. Those videos are going to be coming, so stay tuned for that. I believe this is going to wrap it up for this video. And again, guys, as always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section. You can reach me on my Instagram. I now have a Cyberden Systems Facebook page. There are many ways of getting in contact with me. You can even email me directly at cyberdensystems@gmail.com. I'll put that down in the description also. But just stay in contact if you have any questions or comments, or if you would like me to do any builds for you, just let me know. Make sure again you like and subscribe to the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all the cool stuff that's going to be coming. So till then, I will talk to you next time. Den out.